Indeed. In fact, I'm standing here in Royal Hillsborough, and just across the road from me is a letterbox, and it has VR on it. I would assume it's a very old one. It looks Victorian times, actually. So it shows you the links that are here. And yes, Northern Ireland was part of an all-Ireland part of Britain, if you like. It only became a state then. From 1924 to 1973, this was the home of the Governor of Northern Ireland. Of course, it's now the home of the Secretary of State and the official residence of the Queen in Northern Ireland, or now King, when they are present here. It has seen many, many events. And in fact, the Duke of Edinburgh was very fond of this place. His scheme, the Duke of Edinburgh Awards scheme, was taken up very well in Northern Ireland, and many events were held here. My own daughter and myself very proudly went to Buckingham Palace to receive her Gold Award. Now, this morning, throwbacks to the past are here. I'm just watching people coming in to lay flowers, and they have to be going through a police search to come across and lay flowers, which is a little bit annoying, I think, considering that the wonderful lady that we're talking about was so much into reconciliation in Northern Ireland and Ireland. In fact, if you remember back in 2011, she had addressed the Irish Congress and State in Dublin Castle and began her opening remarks in Irish. And that's after, of course, she met Martin McGuinness, the one-time commander of the IRA, and then, of course, shook hands with him even after they had killed Lord Louis Mountbatten just outside Sligo. So the Queen here very much loved and felt by all the community. And on a personal note, I think I studied a lot of history, and people would say that their hearts were heavy when the King died. I wouldn't say my heart's heavy, but there's definitely a strange feeling with myself and most people here at the end of the Elizabethan era.
I think there are many, Dougie, who were involved in the hard politics of the Good Friday Agreement and the peace accords and the end of the Troubles, who, if they put their hands upon their heart, would say, yes, we all know about John Major, Mo Mowlam, Tony Blair, various great American leaders and what have you. But that woman, the late Queen, played a deeply significant part in reaching out both to the Republic of Ireland and being in the north and meeting those folk that you've just described. A crucial role.
She did. She did, and there's no doubt on that. I mean, I think she steered from behind the scenes, and that was her way. It was her way to steer politicians and say, look, maybe forget this, move that, and if you move, I will move too. And the Crown definitely moved with Northern Ireland. They definitely gave the support to the Unionists, and they definitely brought along those that were doubters. And actually, nowadays, when I look at it and think about it, there is many here that could learn valuable lessons from her.